Hey everybody, it's Luke over at Galaxy Tech Review, and today I've got a product from WinTech. This is the Smart Frog Humidifier, and basically this is a humidifier base that you can screw a water bottle into and up to 600 milliliters, and it will do cool mist humidifying. It's great for bedrooms, smaller rooms, offices, maybe on your computer desk, that type of thing. You can check this guy out on Amazon. At the time of this video, it is $19.99. I'll leave a link in the description below where you can check that out. And most of the specs on this are written in Chinese. They do have a US manual in here as well, and I will go over some of the specs on this with you. If you want to check out SmartFrog, you can check them out at their website. It's www.smartfrog.com.cn. So let's get into this guy. I'm pretty impressed by this. A little mini humidifier is pretty easy to set up. They give you a little adapter here. This is for using US versions of water bottles or bottles that you would, plastic bottles. It's set up, I guess, for overseas in the actual base, but they give you an adapter for it, which is really cool. And gets the job done. So we'll take the humidifier out, and as you can see, this is the base of the humidifier. That will also release negative ions, and that has been proven to release stress and take care of smoke particles in the air and stuff like that. So it's good to run one of these, especially if you have a dry mouth or nasal passages. You can run this at night while you're sleeping, and it should help your sleep. They do give you a little power cord here. It is kind of a proprietary DC in power cord with a USB connection on it, so you will have to plug this into either your PC or laptop, USB, or have something like this where you'll be able to just go from AC power to USB. So I've got that set up on the side for us. Let me just show you the manual here and get some of the packaging out of the way, and then we'll get into the actual product and what we're going over here. So it's written in two different, it's got one in English here, one side in English, one in Chinese, and basically it goes over the status. There's some status lights at the top that don't get in the way of your sleeping and that type of thing. Your USB plug-in or power plug-in will be on the bottom. There's a dedicated on and off switch as well, and then you can set her on up and get it going. It's very simple to set up. You just basically within the limit of 600 milliliters in a standard bottle. So I happen to have a bottle of water here that we'll use, and I will show you guys how to set this up. It's super simple to set up, very quiet there, and again, this little ring is illuminated, but it's not so bright that if you had this, say, on your bedside table or something like that when you're sleeping, that it would get in your way. I believe that, and it's also quiet as well. They say that it's 15 decibels, so it's very quiet, and you'll see in the demonstration real quick. And there's some cleaning and maintenance, some FAQs if you need to, if you run into anything. Nothing that we really need to go over here. The DC input is 5 volts, obviously. It weighs 89 grams. The size is 103 by 103 by 45 millimeters. Again, if you need the model number, it's KW-JSQ03, the Aquarius mini humidifier. So I'll keep this just in case you need it for cleaning instructions and stuff like that. Now again, here's the adapter. So what I'm going to do is I will screw the adapter on top of the bottle, and then you're going to want to take this guy, and we'll go over this real quick. Here's where your humidified air will come out. There's an ionizer plate there. On the back is your dedicated power switch. On the bottom are 4 nice rubber feet, and then of course where you'll plug into, and I'll do that really quickly so that we can show you. So basically, here's your power cord. It's fairly long. It's a good 4 feet, so it gives you some room there. You're going to plug this guy in, and you can just run through this channel here so that you can have your power cord coming out, and you should be good to go. So we'll set that aside. Now that I've got the adapter on the bottle, you're just going to want to turn the humidifier over and screw it in to place to make sure that you get a nice tight seal there. And then you can turn the whole entire thing upside down, and you're not going to get any leakage, which is excellent. So as you can see, and I will try to adjust this a little further up so that you guys can see the whole thing. There we are. We're all set up and we're all ready to go. So what we'll do is we'll plug it in. As you can see, it illuminates when you have power. It's this little blinking light, and it's really not that obtrusive. I'm going to turn down the lights a little bit so that you can see just how bright it gets. It doesn't really get that bright. It looks a little bit brighter on camera than it does in real life. And then what we can do is we can turn on the power switch, and as we do, you'll see the mist start to come out. And there it is. Very easy to set up, very easy to use. This is great for a smaller room, like I said, like a bedroom or an office, or you know, on your computer desk, that type of thing. And the mist is cool. It's a nice cool mist that comes out to it. And even if you hold your hand in front of it or something like that, you're not going to get water droplets on you. So you're not going to have to worry about water on your table or anything like that. So this guy for $19.99, if you've got dry sinuses, if you're looking to reduce some stress, maybe, you know, ionize your environment, I think it's a really good pickup. This thing worked right out of the box, no problems. I did find that I had to look for a couple different types of water bottles. Deer Park did not work in the adapter, and it may just because of their threading. This is a bottle of seltzer that's like a 16-ounce bottle. Worked perfectly fine, so no problems there. You just might have to hunt for a particular bottle that will actually screw into the threads. Other than that, they did an excellent job with this guy. Works great. Don't have any problems with it. I do not know about an auto shut-off feature, so if this runs out when you are asleep, will it automatically shut off? They don't list that in there, but I will get that information from them, and then I'll put it down in the description below. This was Luke from Galaxy Tech Review. If you guys have any questions or comments about this mini humidifier, please leave them in the comment section below. I'll get back to you as soon as possible. Remember to like and subscribe, and I'll check you guys out on the next video.